Hey, church. So we're back in James 4 today. I was thinking about this as I'm reading in James and praying and listening to God that I probably literally could go in James and make devotionals for probably several months every day. Because the simplistic truth of the words and what God says to us here. And this verse right here is, it's actually pretty phenomenal, but also pretty convicting. All right. This is what it says in James 4, just verse 17. Listen, it says, "Remember, it is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it." It is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it. Ooh. So we are being challenged once again about our obedience, aren't we? Realize that we continue to come back to this. So, church, it's important that we would understand that our salvation is a gift from God. We know that. We don't earn it. But once we receive that gift, we are called by God to live in that gift of salvation. And to live in that gift requires our obedience to what God says. So it's not saying I need to know everything and live perfectly. No, it means that I need to do what God has clearly spoken to me to do and not ignore it, not walk away from it. So it's our obedience to what we know God has said to us. And that's why it's important for us to read the scriptures and to grow in our knowledge and understanding of God and what he has to say to us and what he's calling us into. So here's the question as we end this devotional for today. Of the things that you know you ought to do that God has spoken to you about, what are you not doing? That's sin. Repent and do it. God bless you today. It's BS Church.